Hello, welcome to today's video. Today we are in Polish airport called Modlin. It is near the Warsaw, the capital city of Poland, and we'll be flying with Ryanair to Wrocław as a first flight of a day. The airplane has spent night here. It is cold and dark. We just opened the stairs and the doors. We are just in the cabin. It's really cold over here. And yeah, I'm going to split this video into three parts. This one from cold and dark with FMC, with engine startup, taxi, takeoff, and getting into the cruise altitude. And I'm going to give you a time lapse of the full flight in a second video. And in the third video, I'm going to give you landing, the top of descent, approach, landing, taxiing, and shutting down the aircraft. Okay, so with that being said, we can actually start doing things in the cockpit. So this is a PMDG 737-800 Ryanair with Eco India, Eco Mikey India from Ireland. It has entered service in 2017 and it has been flying since. Right, so let's get started. This is not really a tutorial but more of a typical flight. So I'm not going into much details on what I am actually doing. But yeah, we'll get through. So the batteries, emergency exit lights, and that's basically it for electricity. The logo lights, because we have batteries. And now we can call for the ground equipment actually. So ground services, ground power of course. What else? Fuel truck, at this later on. 184 packs today actually. Packs, cabin cleaning as well will be appreciated. 1000 kilograms of luggage in the front space and in the back as well. Loaders, cards, after cards, approach hold. Why? Oh, we have to open doors. Doors. Open. Return. Ground services. Okay, that's the cabin service. Yep, that's the loader. Why is approach hold? I don't know why. Okay. You know what would be also awesome? The food, the catering truck. Let's ask for that as well. Arriving, alrighty. And now the cards are going to arrive as well. Yep, the catering is incoming. And it will be nice to open the rear doors as well. And ground services. Maintenance one, no, starts to L, that's what we want actually. And now also let's make sure that the cards are arriving. Alright, as you can see, everything here is slowly arriving. Let's try to get fuel once again. Let's start loading. And let's ask for the maintenance van, because we were actually standing here throughout the night and it may cause some problems, so we are going to also do a walk around the aircraft. Let's connect the ground power actually. It is now connected. Lights would be appreciated, thank you. Let's turn up the panel brightness, because why not? Alright. and also here. Main panel, maybe like this. Yes, and the lights are coming up nicely. Also the central pedestal brightness as well. Just, you know, so we have everything here is arriving. Let's go back to FMC, ground services. Fueling start. Oh, it's still attaching. Alright. Let's wait for the cards that are incoming, because there are some cards incoming. There should be one actually approaching. I'm gonna release the Pax Bus because it's not actually, we don't need it yet, you know. And how about fuel? Let's start. Or we are actually enough. Let's release it though. Okay. I wonder why is it held back. I think I probably know, because you know, the gallery actually disconnecting, and now once the gallery disconnects the catering, we are going to be able to get some more things up and running. Alright, the film truck just departed, which is good. Also the gallery should departing. Nice. And now the cards are incoming. We had to make sure that everything is timed out timed perfectly. We still gotta wait for some reason, and now we can also say goodbye to forward loaders. And let's go for an external inspection before the flight. So we're just gonna check everything here. Let's go to the nose. Nose looks alright. The pitot heaters, the pitots. Okay. How about the wheel? Oh, we kinda entered the cabin. We are in a plane. That's weird. Okay. Some lags. The wheels looks alright. The engine is alright as well. The wing, there's nothing wrong with the wing. Alrighty. Let's see also the tail, because tail would be nice to have it. Alright, everything here is alright from what I can tell. Let's go here to the wing. This wing looks alright as well. The engines are okay from what I can tell as well. Yep. And sorry gentlemen. Yeah, that's it. Let's get back to cabin. We did a full inspection, so we can get back up. Alright. Let's also start unloading the luggage. Okay, let's put in the actual flight plan. And let's also do the position initialization. So let's go with ADIRS to align. Position, we are at Echo Papa Mikey Oscar, and we are standing at gate 9. Yes, that's right. Let's put it here. Now let's go back to set the ADIRS to nav. and they are going to align. Wait, I'll just leave them in align mode for now. Let's put in the route. We are going from Echo Papa Oscar to Echo Papa Whiskey Romeo, just right here. Whiskey Romeo, the runway 26. Alright, departure, and let's go to Simbrief. The flight plan is here. Suxer to Julia. Okay, that's our departure. Suxer Free Julia. So let's go with Suxer Free Julia. Let's go back to route. We have to Suxer, then we have November 869. November 869. And from that point we have Wave. Right. Approach. We are going to film the approach already. Echo Papa 29er with 1 uniform. That one. ILS 29er and Whiskey Romeo 704. Route. Everything is alright. Let's activate it. Cruise altitude. What about the cruise altitude? The cruising altitude for today is 280. Nice. Let's go back up here and let's set them to nav. And now we have everything perfectly ready. Also the zero fuel weight. Yep. The cost index for Ryanair is 56. And it will be 505.4. Execute. Alright. Next page is filled already. So let's go to ground services. And we can already call passengers. So let's release the maintenance van. Let's see how the loaders are ready. The current power, the van is ready, the fueling, the air stairs, so let's call the PAX bus. And actually we are going to have 0 passengers, and then we are going to have more passengers back again. We have to swap the passengers, you know. It's kinda annoying that sometimes like Genial or the PMDG 737 spawns with how is it called, with payload already, which is kinda bad, you know. I don't really like it, but in the meantime we can start our APU because why not? So yaw damper. Yes, I'm going to turn on the window heat because it is quite cold today, and the PAX should be off. Off should be auto, or yes, I think it will have to be. Let's turn on the fuel pumps as well, and APU bleed as well. Let's start the APU, and let's put the flight altitude as well, 280. Let's see how our passengers going. We have 134 passengers on board. I just want to be sure that all the doors are closed. Let's see, the APU is running up perfectly. Everything is working. Okay, let's turn on the no smoking, and fasten the seatbelts to on as well. The doors are open, that's what we know. Is APU generator working? No, it's not working yet. We have to wait until this thing lights up. Yes, it's now on. Let's switch to APU, and it is generating everything what we need. Standby power is in Earth mode, so nothing to really worry about. ADRs are set and the EPU is running already up. Okay, so it's final time to board our passengers and set the heading. Heading is going to be 260 for departure. With the same course actually. I kinda overshoot it. Alright. Let's go with the speed of a flaps retraction. So it will be 200 knots. I'll go with like 220. I'm not entirely sure what amount I should put here, but okay. And the altitude is where's the altitude? Excuse me. Menu, FMC, legs. Let's set 10,000. It will be fitting. Yeah, 10,000 is going to be alright. Menu, FS actions, payload. Actually, passengers. Okay, there are 42 passengers left. I wonder how long this video already is, but I've seen lots of people do this kind of videos. They are just fun. Okay, let's set the TCAS. Alright, TCAS is set. You can see the cabin, beautiful view. That's the passenger service, and actually we can pre-plan our pushback. That's the correct moment to do it, I think. So let's have a look. We are parked like that. That's the runway which we want to go on. So let's do something like that. We're gonna go here and then here. Okay, never mind. Oh, I think I broke the entire thing. Or did I? No, I didn't. Alright, that's nice. And the pushback. We are ready for pushback. Already the passengers 0, and now our new target is 150 passengers, because that's what I set in our sim brief. So once they are boarded, we are gonna deattach all the things and start our pushback. We'll be doing an ILS approach in Wrocław, in Wrocław in English, or Wrocław in Polish, and I'm probably going to do everything with ILS after the takeoff and the cruising altitude, because as of now I'm kinda busy setting up things for a flight. I know that I'm not doing anything right now, but just for realism. Okay, so the packs have to be off for now. And I think we are ready to go actually, because the EPUs only have no low pressure warnings here. We're gonna have one here, but that's alright. And let's turn on the rain. Let's see if it works, and also let's perform the test for the TCAS test. Let's go. Okay, the TCAS test is passed. Let's also get the METAR. METAR modeling. Oh, I have no clue how to read METAR. And it was 1 014 for what I remember for watching TV actually. So yeah, TV is sometimes useful. Okay, I think they are already boarded. Are they? No, we are halfway through. The weather is getting nice for departure. And we are probably going to be set up in soon, very soon. So the autopilot is set. Let's also turn on the flight director. Let's turn on the VORs because we will be flying with ILS later on. The lower display into engines, and let's prepare actually for the engine startup already. So the fuel switch is cut off. That's right. The throttle is set to 0. Fuel pumps on, engine starter into off, and ignition into both position. Alright. Parks off. Drain valve closed. Auto. It's in auto position, and we are ready for an engine startup already. So let's wait for those 40 passengers. They are slowly boarding, and we are gonna be alright. We don't actually have much space because of this A330. Modlin is an actual commercial airport with a base for Ryanair. There is also the Frederick Chopin Airport in Warsaw. However, Ryanair doesn't use it because, well, it's an international big airport and it's quite expensive to be there. And because of that, Ryanair just flies to Modlin, and they actually have its own base here, which is quite amazing. And yeah, it's quite cool. How much passengers are left? Okay, only 17 passengers. That's alright. That's not that much. Also, is this line? No, we don't have the line because in reality, on every single airport there is a line, and plane can start the engines after it passes this line. So we are going to listen to the radio commands transmitted by the tag operator. Because at this point we actually have like no need to look out for a line. As you can see, the passengers are now boarded. So let's close the doors. Let's also close the front doors. Yep, they are closing. Let's retract the air stairs. They are retracting, as you can see. And let's also get the stairs out of there. Let's release the PAX bus. Let's release the ground power. Departing, everything is ready. Let's remove the trucks. Menu, FMC, progress. Okay, we are ready to go. So let's call for a tag. Standby. Okay. So everything is looking nice. Let's turn on the beacon lights, or how are they called? The anti-collision lights. Okay, so we have everything ready. It looks so nice. Okay, nice. How do you set parking brakes in 737? Because I actually had a problem with that. You have to push on the brakes and then you can set the parking brakes. That's quite interesting. It's a nice safety precaution. Let's turn on the clock. Okay, let's raise the parking brake. The same procedure applies here. No, they are not. And now the moment that we all have been waiting for, the engine startup. Let's see, will it work? It's working. As you can see, we have the N1 coming up. We wait for 25 to go. Okay, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We apply fuel and the engine is starting up. Alright, the same thing. Okay, let's set the parking brakes. Okay, let's go to the left engine ignition. Okay, the left engine. As you can see, the N1 and 2, this is actually N2 and N1, they are coming up. We'll have to wait for the 25 as well. Let's go 21, 23, 24, 25. Nice, fuel is running up. What do we do before taxi? We have a visual, very nice. Auto brakes to rejected takeoff mode. Taxi lights on. Runway turn off lights on. Landing lights fixed. Not these lights. Okay, fuel pumps. Let's wait until the switch goes to off. Let's switch to this electricity, and now we can turn off the APU. Let's close the APU bleed, and let's open the packs. Let's perform a controls check. Okay, I think everything is working nice. We can move it very nicely. Yep. Let's set the flaps for departure. Oh, this sounds. I have the the FS Wallet stick installed. Very nice. Okay, the engines are up and running. EPU is off. We can release the parking brakes. Wait, because I have a switch on my throttle, and it sometimes just lags out, you know. Let's push. Oh wait, we have a problem right now. Nice, it's set. Okay, so let's taxi to the runway now. Okay, we are taxiing. So let's set the TA to TATRA mode. Let's turn off the cabin lights. Runway turn off lights on, and landing lights gonna be on very soon. Right. We actually have to taxi for a while because you see there is an entrance here, but I think we are just gonna go here already because that 737 has amazing runway performance, that we are gonna be just fine. Okay, nice and smooth. I'm gonna take a moment to stop in front of a runway just to make sure that everything here is armed. Okay, landing lights on. The position lights and strobe lights to on. Okay, the strobe lights are on. Taxi lights off. TAT array, wing light, everything here is perfectly set. Auto throttle, autopilot, I know. Okay, let's go. I'm going to do a nice shot in the cabin while adding power, so you'll see how the engines work nicely when I'm adding power. How is TA only set? No, it's impossible. Now it is set. Okay. Let's get ourselves center lined on the runway for a nice departure here. Okay. We're being kind of thrown off the runway. Okay, let's rotate already. Oh my Jesus Christ. We have a positive rate of climb, let's pull the gear up. Oh my goodness. The weather is so bad. Let's go with 250, let's retract the flaps. Or like 240. And autopilot. LNAV. And now we are nicely climbing. The feeling of looking at the airplane just turning is amazing. Despite this Ryanair logo here, it looks absolutely stunning for me. Alright, we are slowly reaching our cruising altitude, not cruising altitude, the 10,000 feet mark. So we can set the speed to 0.79 Mach. Okay, never mind. Let's go with 320. Also the standard speed is set, and let's now set the cruising altitude of 28,000 feet. Another beautiful turn. Okay, let's also turn off the terrain and the landing lights off. Oh, the ignition to both, and also dearm the auto brakes. And there's going to be one more turn, very sharp turn, so I'm going to turn off the seatbelt signs after that turn. Or are there any more turns on our flight plan? For now on, no. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video at this point, because we are currently at reaching our closing altitude for now. And yeah, thank you guys for watching today's video. Another part is going out tomorrow, so see ya.